Thank you very much for coming to a Sunday service. Nowadays, more men came. Actually, that's the tendency. Generally, at the Buddhist temples, more women come to the temple for the worship. And at that time, we always explain, because women come to the temple for the service and men don't come, that's why women live longer than men. But over here, more welcomes. I think great. Thank you very much. Very welcome and good tendency. Thank you. So today we commemorate Buddha's passing, and it is said that February 15th, the Shakyamuni Buddha passed away, and that was translated from China. And generally, in other Buddhist countries, they celebrate Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and Nirvana same time, the Vesak Day. As Vesak Day, usually in May, around the noon time. But Japanese tradition, we separately, individually celebrate Buddha's birth as Hanamatsuri on April 8th, and Buddha's enlightenment we call Bodhi Day or Jodo Day, December 8th. And Nirvana Day, Buddha's passing on February 15th, so 3 different services. So today is a day when Buddha passed away. So thank you very much. We start with invocation. Page 3.
Invocation. Amida Buddha, the awakened one, the compassionate one, we ask for your guidance on this happy day. Lead us from the numbness of the routine and from all bitterness of the heart to a peaceful place of compassion and wisdom. Grant us the strength and abiding consciousness to work together harmoniously in our temple and in our community. Help us to always remember that life is above, and therefore that all beings coexist and all are interconnected, and that your unique light of compassion shine upon the heart of everyone. Namu Amida Buddha.
Vandana is page 5.
Dhammam saranam 섬 넘 썰어 넘 것처럼 아이고 그다 불다 너희들 아이고 그다 남아 보가이들 아이고 그다 삼가 보가이들.
Thank you. Page 6. Shoot and keep going. Page 8, golden chain, reading together. I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my being bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are leaders of myself. I will try to sing pure and beautiful songs, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends my happiness or misery. May everything in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love become bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Nam. Page 9, Eightfold Path. The Buddha teaches us to lay down for us. Let us repeat remember at all times what they do. First, I understand. Let us learn and try to understand the truth. Second, right purpose. Let us try always to do what is right. Third, right speech. Let us be truthful and kind in all we say. Fourth, right conduct. Let us try to behave ourselves at all times. Fifth, right knowledge. Let us earn our living in a way which will not harm anyone. Sixth, right endeavor. Let us constantly try to become better. Seventh, right thought. Let us cherish our souls because our words and our actions arise from our souls. Eighth, right meditation. Let us think often of our Buddha and repeat the sacred name, Namu. May the sacred presence of our Buddha to save Him the body in His teaching be our guide. May we follow His glorious example and tread with important steps this noble path. until we too shall attain enlightenment. Nam Nam Buddhas. Nam Nam Buddhas. Today, because of the Buddha's passing, I'd like to introduce the last moment of Shakyamuni Buddha from the BTK, the teaching of the Buddha. So it's an audio file.
For 45 years, the Buddha went about the country preaching and persuading men to follow his way of life. But when he was 80 at Vaisali and on his way from Rajagriha to Sravasti, he became ill and predicted that after 3 months he would enter Nirvana. Still, he journeyed on until he reached Pala, where he fell seriously ill from some food offered by Chimuna, a blacksmith. Eventually, in spite of great pain and weakness, he reached the forest that borders Kusinagar. Lying between 2 large solitudes, he continued teaching his disciples until his last moment. Thus he entered into perfect tranquility after he had completed his work as the world's greatest teacher. Under the guidance of Ananda, the Buddha's favorite disciple, the body was cremated by his friends in Kusinagar. 7 neighboring gurus, as well as King Jagasatru, demanded that their relics be divided among them. The people of Kusinagar at first refused, and the dispute even threatened to end in war. Under the advice of a wise man named Trungpa, the crisis passed, and the relics were divided among the 8 great countries. The ashes of the funeral pyre and the earthen jar that contained the relics were also given to 2 other rulers to be likewise honored. Thus, 10 great towers commemorating the Buddha were built to enshrine his relics and ashes.
And this is the last teaching of the Buddha. So you can see the hand of
Section 2. The last teaching of the Buddha. Beneath the solid trees of Kusinagar, in his last words to his disciples, the Buddha said, "Make of yourself a light. Rely upon yourself. Do not depend upon anyone else. Make my teachings your life. Rely upon them. Do not depend upon any other teaching. Consider your body. Think of its impurity, knowing that both its pain and its delight are like causes of suffering. How can you indulge in its desires? Consider yourself. Think of its intransiency. How can you fall into delusion about it and cherish pride and selfishness, knowing that they must all end in inevitable suffering? Consider all substances. Can you find among them any enduring self? Are they not all aggregates that sooner or later will break apart and be scattered? Do not be confused by the universality of suffering, but follow my teaching, even after my death, and you will be rid of pain. Do this, and you will indeed be my disciples. My disciples, the teachings that I have given you are never to be forgotten or abandoned. They are always to be treasured. They are to be thought about. They are to be practiced. If you follow these teachings, you will always be happy. The point of the teachings is to control your own mind. Keep your mind from greed, and you will keep your behavior right, your mind pure, and your words faithful. By always thinking about the transiency of your life, you will be able to resist grief and anger, and will be able to avoid all evils. If you find your mind tempted and so entangled in greed, you must suppress and control the temptation. Be the master of your own mind. A man's mind may make him a Buddha, or it may make him a beast. Misled by error, one becomes a demon. Enlightened, one becomes a Buddha. Therefore, control your mind, and do not let it deviate from the right path. You should respect each other, follow my teachings, and refrain from disputes. You should not let water and oil repel each other, but should, like milk and water, mingle together. Study together, learn together, practice my teachings together. Do not waste your mind and time in idleness and quarreling. Enjoy the blossoms of enlightenment in their season and harvest the fruit of the right path. The teachings which I have given you, I gained by following the path myself. You should follow these teachings and conform to their spirit on every occasion. If you neglect them, it means that you have never really met me. It means you are far from me, even if you are actually with me. But if you accept and practice my teachings, then you are very near to me, even though you are far away. My disciples, my The end is approaching. Our parting is near. We do not lament. Life is ever changing. None can escape the dissolution of the body. This I am now to show by my own death. My body falling apart like a dilapidated cart. Do not vainly lament, but realize that nothing is permanent, and learn from it the emptiness of human life. Do not cherish the unworthy desire that a changeable might become unchanging. The demon of worldly desires is always seeking chances to deceive the mind. If a viper lives in your room, and you wish to have a peaceful sleep, you must first chase it out. You must break the bonds of worldly passions and drive them away as you would a viper. You must positively protect your own mind. My disciples, my last moment has come. But do not forget that death is only the end of the physical body. The body was born from parents and was nourished by food. Just as inevitable are sickness and death. But the true Buddha is not a human body. It is enlightenment. A human body must die, but the wisdom of enlightenment will exist forever in the truth of the Dharma and in the practice of the Dharma. He who sees merely my body does not truly see me. Only he who accepts my teaching truly sees me. After my death, the Dharma shall be your teacher. Follow the Dharma, and you will be true to me. During the last 45 years of my life, I withheld nothing from my teachings. There was no secret teaching, no hidden meaning. Everything has been taught openly and clearly. My dear disciples, this is the end. In a moment, I shall be passing into Nirvana. This is my instruction.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is one of the best teachings because this is a will of Shakyamuni Buddha. At the same time, this is the essence of the teachings of Buddhism. So, every time I read books, it's very good. So, no matter how many times I read, it's always beauty, encouragement, inspiration. So, I would like to read this from time to time. So, anyway, thank you very much. Page 24. Shoyaku in praise of Amida.
The innate light of Amida Buddha illuminates the ten direction of the world, and all who call upon his name shall be received and never abandoned. The potent call of Amida Buddha's name is please open your eyes.
page 25, their transference to the message. Dedicating their to the chanting of sutra passages to the poem of Vanilla Buddha's name is an important practice in devotion. This is a time to offer our prayers to our ancestors and beloved ones, and by also remember them with gratitude for all they have done for us. May we aspire to live beautiful, peaceful lives, while sending our thoughts to God who will not give us in this
morning, everyone. As you may know, February 14th is a Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's. And next day, February 15th is a Nirvana Day. Today, I would like to talk about Nirvana. Nirvana Day is an annual Buddhist event on the February 15th in order to remember the death of the Buddha. And Buddha passed away age of the 18th on February 15th. And yeah, we hung the Nirvana scroll today. And when Buddha passed away, and Buddha and even the and even the evils come together on this Saturday. And please take the look on the top of the picture. And this lady is Mrs. Maya, the mother of the Buddha. And Mrs. Maya passed away 7 days after the birth of the Buddha. And it is said that Mrs. Maya came in order to give the medicine of longevity to the Buddha on this Nirvana Day. And please take a look on this tree. This tree has there's a bark, and this is the medicine that Mrs. Maya brought for the Buddha. And unfortunately, this medicine got stuck in the tree before it reached the Buddha. So Buddha could not take this medicine. And I would like to talk about the word of the Nirvana. Nirvana is a Buddhist teaching that the end of the cycle of the death and not reverse again and again. From ancient time, before the Buddha was born, about 2,500 years ago, in India, Indian people believe in the incarnation. The incarnation is when all living things die. They are reborn in the sixth world, and they experience rebirth again and again forever. I'd like to show sixth world. The sixth world is a heavenly beings world, human beings world, Ashura or fighting spirit world, animal world, Gaki or hungry spirit world, and hell or we call it Jigoku in Japanese. And this is heavenly beings, and this is the world of the heavenly beings. They look so peaceful and looks happy. This heavenly beings world is the best one in sixth world. It is said that heavenly beings world is much better than our human beings world. And this is called Ashura or fighting spirits. Ashura is so scared, and he has a spear on the right hand and has an arrow on his left hand. And this is the word of the Ashura. Ashura fighting each other all times without taking a rest. The suffering of the fight continue forever in this world. And this is the animal world. There are only animals in this world. And this says that 300 to 400 million kinds of the animal living here. And next is this is called gaki or hungry spirits. Gaki cannot eat the food. It is said that when he picked up the food burned. And in this hungry spirit world, this is a hungry spirit world. And in this world, the suffering of the hunger continues forever. And this is the world of the hell. It is very painful world. It's always burning hot and evil oni. This is oni. Living there. Those who go to the hell will always suffer. And the one is so scared. I don't want to go there. And reincarnation was a sort of the common sense when the Buddha lived in India 2,500 years ago. And Buddha realized reincarnation is a suffering. And Buddha awakens the enlightenment and attains the Nirvana. Nirvana is a release from the suffering after death. In Buddhism, people believe you will become the Buddha under the guidance of the Buddha after death, not reborn again and again. In our Jodoshu, we worship the Amida Buddha. And when people pass away, Amida Buddha surely will come and lead us to his Gokuraku Pure. I would like to show you that Amida Buddha's Gokuraku Pure. This is a Gokuraku Pure. And Pure Land looks so shiny and gorgeous. And there are a lot of the Buddha. And this Buddha saved us in there. And we will be able to become the Buddha under the guidance of the Amida Buddha. And compare with this high world, Pure Land is very, very good place, and there's no suffering. I really want to go to Pure Land after this. And before Buddha died, Buddha told his disciple as a last teaching, and showed us just now. And his last teaching is this: make of yourself alive, rely upon yourself, do not depend upon anyone else. Make my teaching your right, rely upon them, do not depend upon any other teachings. This is the Buddha's great teaching that nothing staying the same is important. Sometimes we are confused by changing the common sense of the world. But we have and then accept it. For example, after the COVID pandemic, accept wearing the mask and getting the vaccination. The most important thing in this teaching, in this changing world, is to understand and take good care of yourself. On Nirvana days, Buddhists should think about our life and how we can gain the perfect peace of the Nirvana. On this special occasion, please look after yourself and apply to the great Buddhist teaching like the Eightfold Path and Golden Chains, and let us try to do right things in our life. Thank you for listening. In the end, please put your hands together in the show and let us recite. Now you come here to you. 보낸 소진에
Okay, thank you very much. 仏教伝道協会 we call BDKY. They have a nice website, and on there they have a version of teaching of Buddha available. And also, audio file today I used was from the Hawaii BDK website. So if you go visit BDK Hawaii website, you can download PDF file with the teaching of Buddha and also the audio file. That is very excellent. So you can listen to the teaching of Buddha. So that, wonderful saying, the last word that Japanese Buddha is imparted. And I think this is very important. We always compare with other people, but do not compare. Make yourself of your life is a very important teaching. But if you rely upon only yourself, you may be sometimes egoistic or selfish. But then Buddha also said that make my teaching your life. So by rely on the teaching of Buddha, we can have a good balance of between myself and teaching of Buddhism. And my teaching can be like a middle way. It's not right, it's not left, it's always middle. The happiness is always in the middle path. So the Buddha's teaching, if we rely upon myself and not other people, but rely upon the middle path, then we can be happy. So that is a great teaching. So we conclude this service with benediction. Page 10.
Page 10, benediction. Amida Buddha surrounded all men and all forms of life with infinite love and compassion. Particularly does he send forth loving so to those who are in suffering and sorrow, to those in dark and ignorance, to those who are striving to attain truth, and to those who are standing close to the great change called the death. Amida Buddha sent forth ocean of the wisdom, mercy, and love. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you very much. This concludes the Sunday service. And next week, February 19th, we have also Sunday service at 10 o'clock. And after that, we have a funeral service for Mr. Masao Oshiro-san. So we will stay to attend the service. And also next month, we have an online screening of the documentary film, Carving the Divine. It's available now. So March 4th, Saturday, from 5 to 7 p.m., we have a special online screening of the documentary, The Carving the Divine. It's about the sculpture of the Buddhist images. That's very interesting. So please join us. All the information is available on our website, hawaiian.net. So, and then April 2nd, we have a Hawaii Buddhist Council Hanamatsuri Buddha Day celebration here from 9:30, and the guest speaker will be Dr. George Tanabe, of the Professor Emeritus of the University of Hawaii. And also after the service, we have a special presentation of Jataka Tales by storyteller Jeff Gear. We present about 1 hour presentation of Jataka Tale storytelling. And with actually violinist musician together. So please mark your calendar. April 2nd, March 4th, and every Sunday. Okay, thank you for this conclusion of the service.